Okay, it's going to give people time to come over and then I will get started. I hope everybody is doing well. Come over and then I stop that. All right. Shalom, family. Shalom to everybody in the chat. All right. Oh, good. All right, y'all. It's good to see everybody here. Just going to give everybody a few more minutes and then we'll get started. How you doing, KD? Shalom. All right. Oh, well, welcome. Your first time in the chat, Cecilia Reed. All right. Shalom, True Royal. Oh, KD, that's all they do is take videos down. They don't do nothing but focus on messing with us. That's all they do. And there's far worse videos on YouTube than what we're doing. You know, you would think there weren't the way they react to us. Oh, well. Oh, man. Shalom, Tareen. All right, everybody. All right, I'm going to give it about another minute and then I will get started. Yeah, it kind of sucks here today. We got another cloudy day. I swear, I think it was cloudy all week. Don't know what the sun looks like. I have no clue to what that is. Okay. All right. All right, I got to share my screen. All right, family. Let me know if you can see my screen. Just give me a 1 if you can see the screen. All right. All right, family. This is just an article that I came across and I said, you know what, I'm going to do this one on live stream. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, y'all, you know, it is not unusual for white people to commit crimes and then turn around and try to blame those crimes on someone Black. In fact, it's historic. Okay. So this is exactly what happened. Now, the man that did this was an Ohio police officer. This story came out January 30th, 2020. So this is pretty recent. And nothing new. I think if these folks had to tell the truth about something, they'll probably drop dead. So let's get started. Ohio officer claims Black man robbed him, changes story at least 4 times. Now he's fired. charged. So what he ultimately did is try to stage a robbery and made up some imaginary black man that robbed him. Susan Smith, Ashley Todd, all the stuff, long history of this. Commit the crime, point at somebody black. An Ohio police officer lost his job and possibly his freedom after authorities said he lied about being robbed by a black man. And his story just sounds ridiculous to me. No wonder why he got caught. His name was Noah Lennon. Noah Lennon is his name. 23, was fired by the Warren Police Department on January 22nd after investigators determined his story was a hoax. On the same day, he was arraigned on several charges, including tampering with evidence, falsification, interrupting public service, and inducing panic. So here he is right here. Okay. Lennon was off duty when he called for help after a purported robbery on January 13th. So this is pretty recent. According to Tribune Chronicle, he told Howland police officers he had stopped to assist a man in a broken down vehicle sitting on the side of the road. So all of this is fakery, y'all. All fakery. Lennon claimed the man brandished a silver revolver with a black handle. So the imaginary black man had a silver revolver with a black handle and demanded money and his service weapon. Lennon reportedly told investigators he tossed his police shield to distract the man before he pulled his own weapon, and the pair exchanged fire. So him and his imaginary black man, his black robber, had a shootout. The accused man further stated his shoulder was struck by a bullet. So not only did this imaginary black man try to rob him, but he got struck in the shoulder by this imaginary black man with this silver revolver with a black handle that also don't exist. Yup, he took it this far. He did. Investigators found a hole in his jacket, but no injuries. Well, if you would think if you were shot in the shoulder, there would be some evidence of this. Boy, his lies, he was just too dumb to lie. Really, when you think about it, too dumb to lie. Lennon described the suspect as a black man with a thin build who was wearing a hoodie that obstructed view of his face and a t-shirt pulled over his chin like a mask. Sounds like a stereotype, don't it? Sound like a stereotype. An affidavit from the prosecutor stated that about 50 officers from various agencies responded to Lennon's lie, and at least 3 black men were detained a significant period of time during the investigation. So his lie led to the arrest of 3 innocent black men. That's what his lie did. So they grabbed up 3 innocent black men over the lie of this one cop. Boy, I hope they lawyer up. They need to get lawyers. All right. So, after changing his story at least 4 times, Lennon admitted he was lying. He changed his story 4 times. So this man is a lousy liar. He's bad at lying. Noah Lennon's false statements were calculated to mislead investigating officers in the commission of their official duties, the affidavit said. His further actions of fabricating a crime scene and wrongfully describing and accusing a Black person by physical description was an attempt to corrupt the outcome of their investigation and led to innocent persons being detained by police. Thank you, Demetrius. Thank you. All right. So, again, 3 Black men were wrongfully detained over the lie of this cop. All of that over a big ass liar. In the latest version of the story, Lennon said he fired his service weapon at a passing car after it almost hit his vehicle. WKBN reported. When he realized he messed up, he concocted the story to explain why he used the gun. He stated he had staged the scene because he was fearful of what would happen if he got back to his supervisor, if it got back to his supervisor that he fired his duty weapon off duty and out of his jurisdiction, explained Howland Police Chief Nick Roberts. Okay, so you fired your service weapon off duty in a whole different jurisdiction. So the best thing you thought of was come up with some imaginary Black man to blame? Kind of bullshit. Oh, this guy is slimy. Warren Mayor William Franklin and Police Chief Eric Merkel condemned Lennon's action during a joint press conference last Wednesday, according to WFMJ. It's a sad day for the city of Warren. Unfortunately, the issue of race was injected by Mr. Lennon, said Franklin. I am angry and disgusted at the situation, said Merkel. There was no reason to believe the officer would act out like this based on the vetting process. Lennon's actions could have ruined the already testy relationship between Warren police and the city's residents. Well, obviously he was not thinking about that, y'all. He was not thinking about that. He could care less about the community and insulting the people of the community with this lie, like Susan Smith. Thank you, Omega Red. So the department was under the Department of Justice oversight until last year due to several instances of excessive force and unauthorized searches. This agency has undergone years of transformation in order to rebuild public trust, Merkel wrote in Lennon's termination letter. I will not allow one officer's actions to tarnish the relationship we have built with our community. Lennon pleaded not guilty to the charges and waived a scheduled disciplinary hearing last week. If convicted, he could face 6 years in prison. So, y'all, that's it. This piece of scum could have gotten a Black innocent man killed from this lie. That's what he did. But you know what? He's one of many. He's one of many. We got a lot of these slimeball cops in police departments all around this country. Okay. Yeah, you're right. We're always the target. Always the target. But it's not the first time I've heard of a cop doing something illegal and then trying to blame everything on someone black. You know, they do this because they think whatever they say is believable to people that look like him. But the whole thing was a lie. He's a bad liar. And if he had to change his story 4 times, that says it all right there. But this is one of many things that we are up against in this jacked up society. It really is. Yeah, he's stupid. You're right, Christopher Clipper. If all fails, blame a black man. You got that right. Yeah, he changed the story 4 times, Rogue Onyx, 4 times. So that tells you this dude ain't even smart. Not only did he lie, he's a horrible liar on top of that. But you know, what he did was dangerous because look, these cops are trigger happy. They could have easily arrested one of those 3 black men, or one of them could have ended up dead. Because you know they Are you having internet trouble? Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm back. Can you hear me? Hello? 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 I was on a live stream. Can you hear me? Give me a 1 if you can hear me. Okay, everybody can hear me. Yeah, I think it was Comcast this time.
Yeah, because I keep getting disconnected myself.
Okay.
So
yeah, I think this time it was my cable. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let me go back to sharing my screen. Okay. Okay. Okay, I guess we're just telling too much truth up in here. So they're trying to shut it down. You know? So I'm not going to keep you guys long. I just wanted to go over this, this lying ass police officer trying to fabricate a black man did it story. And we know this is historic, with these people committing crimes and then trying to put it on us. But this sure won't stop us from getting this truth out, especially when it's things that impact our lives. We're going to talk about it, plain and simple. They want quiet Negroes. They want quiet Negroes, y'all. Whenever they do something to us, it don't matter how bad it is, they want quiet Negroes. And that's one thing we won't do. We will not be quiet. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for coming for this quick live stream. And we'll definitely come back, and do this again. All right, family. Y'all take care wherever you are in this world. And shalom.